Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan. Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster. Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan. Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster. Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
All right, welcome to our second game this time around. It's St. Stephen's High School going up against Jubilee Christian Academy. Patuloy pa rin ang ating yung mga pahuli na nating schedule for the eliminations as we take a look at our team standings here. Jubilee Christian Academy all the way up there. 6-0, Coach Anton.
St. Stephen's naman at 1-5 earlier in the day. St. Jude Academy getting that win at 2-5. Grace Christian College falling to 0-7. Now this is something that's important to St. Stephen's High School kasi may pag-asa pa silang lumaban dito. Pagka sila ang nag-2-5, magtatabla sila ng St. Jude sa ating standings at 2-5 apiece.
It all depends on how large a deficit actually na maibibigay mo para sa panig ng Jubilee na wala pang talo. Jacob Tan, a lot is expected from him. 18 points and 12 rebounds, a double-double output for St. Stephen's High School, and wanting to be able to taste another victory naman sana, no? Sana. It's been a long time for Jacob Tan and the rest of the guys here for St. Stephen's High School. And over at the other side, Shihan Tan, the way they were able to defeat Pace in a cliffhanger. 77-74. Pero look at those humongous, gigantic numbers. 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists for Shihan Tan. Let's try to hear who's going to be starting for this ball game.
Season 12. You can watch PCYAA TV on Facebook page and YouTube channel. And now, let us meet the starters from both teams. First, from your St. Stephen's High School. Shooting guard number 5, Jacob Tan. Point guard number 8, Kurt Chan. Man in the middle, number 22, Dexter Wong. Power forward, 24, Liras Nieto. Small forward, number 25, Brayden Chua. Head coach is Coach Arsenio De Sanco. His assistant, Jeb T. And now, time to meet the starters of Jubilee Christian Academy. Point guard number 6, Sheehan Budrick Tan. Shooting guard number 9, Kit Ashton Shaw. Small forward number 10, Joshua Clifford Ang. Center number 16, Kevin Taishan Chu. Power forward number 18, Adrian Jarek Nong. The head coach of Jubilee Christian Academy is Coach.
So yeah, nakikita natin ang mga starters for this ball game. Coach Jacob Tan, pag-usapan na kanina. And over at the other side, Shihan Tan. So let's see. It's going to be tan. Good ba tayo? Joke lang, joke. Okay, especially for the parents, the relatives, diba? And the close friends of these players. Alam natin nakatutok sila. And of course, just exciting to see ito bang patuloy na unblemished record nitong panig ng Jubilee. Patuloy pa rin ba? And isi-sweep ba nila yung entire eliminations natin, Coach Anton? As we take a look at Kevin Chu delivering the first basket here for Jubilee.
Now talking about itong St. Stephen's, who has the ball right now nung game nila against Pace. Remember, they lost 52-67. 21 out of 66 field goals, 31%. 5 out of 15 sa free throw area, 33%. 5 out of 20 sa 3 points, 20%. They were able to grab 64 rebounds, 16 assists, pero 37 turnovers. Jacob Tan, we talked about him earlier. He was helped by Lexis Camacho with 14 points, shooting 46% from the field.
Miss right there from Jubilee. Couldn't believe it. Keith Ashton Shaw. As from St. Stephen is trying to get their first basket. Let's see if Jacob Tan can do it. Nope. Not that time. 4-0 start para sa Jubilee.
Now talking about itong Jubilee naman, 6-0, won against Pace in their last game. Cliffhanger, medyo may controversy pa yun dun sa last second 3-point. I believe you were the one, you were able to cover that bench, no? 31 out of 70 field goals, 44%, 9 out of 10 free throws for 90%, 6 out of 21 sa 3-point area with 28%, 49 rebounds, 15 assists. Carl Uy helped out Shihan Tan with 24 points, grabbing 5 rebounds, 42%, from the field. Ang hirap niyan, ha? Isang 25 points, isang 24 points. Dun pa lang, 49 points na kagad,
no, yung
between the
combination.
two of them, yes.
Jacob Tan launches the three-pointer, gets the first basket for St. Stephen.
Jacob Tan going 1 of 2 sa three-point area. He missed earlier, but this time make sure that he's gonna get that three-pointer to fall.
Floater doesn't drop. Keith Shaw finding himself struggling very early here in this ball game. Another three is what they want. They're grabbing those offensive rebounds here. Another possession, no, not that time anymore.
2 tries, nothing para sa Stephanians.
Joshua Ang playing the outside. Shihan Tan. Shot clock is down at 10 for Jubilee, and referee's whistle halting play. A traveling call against Jubilee.
So Keith Ashton Sio.
Kanina nawala yung bola sa kanya. Ngayon he commits a turnover.
Feeling ko excited eh. He's excited to
Not only excited, most probably feeling a lot of pressure. Sabi nga natin, hindi ganun kadali na mag-protecta ng unblemished record.
Yep.
Diba? Braden Chua knocking down a baseline jumper. Minsan pabigat pa sa'yo yan.
Yes, itong St. Stephen's naman, no pressure. Playing loose. Just need to play their game.
And most probably, baka nga makadali pa eh. Diba? Malaking isda yan. We're going to be talking about Jubilee Christian Academy. It can be done. Yun nga yun eh. Kumbaga, hindi naman forever eh. And these kids, I know, they believe that saying, walang forever. Sa inyo namin narinig yan, yung mga bata.
A nice steal from Keith Ashton Shaw. Trying to finish yung fast break. May banggalang doon from Jacob Tan.
There you go. Sabi niya, okay na. Napatawad na ako dun sa dalawang mali ko kanina. Naka-contribute na ako. First quarter pa lang. And we know he could do more. 2 for 2.
Nice looking touch, smooth stroke.
1 point lead. Basket here could give the lead para sa St. Stephen. Oh, muntik. Underneath.
So Zach Rodriguez seeing action for the first time.
Ball saves for St. Stephen. That opportunity to take the upper hand. The long inbound by Jacob Tan. Too long an inbound and stolen. Shihan Tan missing. The putback is right there. So eto na, gumagawa rin ng paraan. Aston Shaw. May field goal na siya. May punto siya kanina sa free throw. And then he commits a foul.
But nice trail job for Keith Ashton Shaw to get the rebound, the offensive rebound and the stick back. Minsan yung pagkagana mo sa opensa, nagtatranslate sa depensa, makukuhanan ka ng foul.
Dito nasa tabi natin yung bench ng Jubilee. Relax ka lang.
Sabi nga ni Coach, unahan mo lang. Wala nang sundot. Again, I'm really not a fan of yung reaching in yung gambling for that steal. Kasi more often than not, mapipituhan ka talaga ng referee dyan.
Every time he makes a mistake, he makes up for it. And that's a three-pointer.
Keith Ashton Shaw. What a banger.
He commits a foul at the other end. I mean, I can't say ito muna yung three-pointer of the quarter from Jiang Nan, not your ordinary hot pot. Keith Ashton Shaw, he's everywhere on the court. He's doing something right, but also doing something not so right. One after the other.
Oy, mapapakamot ng ulo eh.
Kevin Chu grabbing that rebound as they are up by 6 on Jubilee. Okay, parang yung totoong laro na ang kailangang ilabas. Shihan Tan. Shot clock is down to 5. So try to go inside. Nawala yung bola and here comes St. Stephen. Balibag yung tira. Laki nga naman Kevin Chu right there to defend. And Shihan Tan, nagtago pa Kevin Chu. Puts it up. Can't do it. Kau na lang Kevin. Ayaw pa rin. Shihan will try again, but he gets fouled. I think Lexis Camacho got entangled with his arm right there.
Strong drive by Shihan Tan. It's a good thing you have a big guy like Kevin Chu to clean up that mess and get you those extra possessions.
Jacob, pinaupo kagad. Jacob Tan, ha? Na St. Stephen. So take a look at Shihan Tan making the first free throw. 4 minutes and 48. Because si Carl Uy pa. That's one guy that we're expecting to come up with the necessary production para rito sa panig ng Jubilee. And the lay-in right there. And Joshua Ang contributing.
From defense to offense, going coast to coast, Joshua Clifford Ang.
What I'm just concerned about, St. Stephen right now, na nakaupo si Jacob Tan.
Where the
siya yung
points,
point guard.
at saka where the points are gonna
Yes.
come from. Because we know, yung majority talaga ng puntos, kay Jacob Tan nanggagaling.
Ito pa. Uy, a foul is going to be called here. May foul ba o tap out lang? O may block nga yata? Yes! Nice defensive job right there.
And that's, again, not giving up on defense. You always have to sprint back and make sure that you're going to be there to defend yung mga transition plays at fast break offense ng inyong kalaban.
And smartly done right there by Shihan Tan to go directly to Kevin Chu near the basket. Official game ball natin ang Spalding dito sa PCYAA, and that's going to be a turnover again. Braden Chua hindi pa nakakarating yung bola, umabot na sa kanya. Hindi pa nakatawid eh.
Oo, hindi pa established sa front court si Braden Chua.
Miguel Lim in the ball game para sa Jubilee, and that three-pointer is delivered by Carl Uy.
Carl Uy making it look easy. He's got a three-pointer.
And Miguel Lim will go to the line for 2 free throws. Grabe, even players coming off the bench in the same level as their starters for Jubilee.
And that's a testament to the discipline and the hard work that they put in, no? And you gotta give credit to the coaching staff nitong Jubilee. Hindi biro, maging 6-0 ang iyong record with the competition that we have here in our tournament. So hats off to the coaching staff ng Jubilee.
21-5 with 3 minutes and 29 here in the first, going to another timeout.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Welcome back, and we just would like to acknowledge, I don't know kung nanonood pa si Coach Willie Chan sa atin, but providing us with information as with regards to Filipino-Chinese players. Men and women pa ito. Hazel Yam is one of them, of course, member ng Gilas Pilipinas Women's 3x3, and of course, a former national player din from Grace is Mrs. Peachy Cheng Medina. Pakita mo nga naman, ano, di? And Gio Chu, syempre, naging national team from Pace Academy naman yan. Players. So,
More
syempre,
footsteps of
damihan pa natin.
more
Damihan
players.
pa.
That's correct. To follow in the footsteps of the aforementioned names.
Yep. Hindi naman sa kuminsan well, we have been reading comments and we know what exactly is also happening as with regards to some of the stories and some of the interesting news and developments, especially concerning our national team. Nasabi nga kuminsan parang ang layo pa ng pinupuntahan natin just to be able to figure out and trace the roots of some Filipino players. Meron naman dito, mas malapit lang. Kumbaga, ang layo ng tingin. Wala naman tinatanaw. Ewan ko kung alam mo yung kanta na yun. Meron naman dito.
Grabe.
Diba? Isang kindat lang. Pwede naman.
Isang tumbling lang.
Yes.
Pala.
Diba? But parang, let's try to develop our own. Yung mga nandito na rin, diba? Homegrown nga kuminsan, diba?
Nice pass by Carlo Uy outside, driving and kicking to Miguel Lim. Just could not connect on that three-pointer.
Yun lang naman isang concerned citizen na nagbabanggit. PYT fast break of the game natin. And of course, Lexis Camacho at the finishing end of that play for St. Stephen. We all deserve to be heard. National team yan eh. Oo, atin yan eh, di ba? Suggestion lang naman. Biglang play safe. Suggestion lang.
Baka sabihin, dinidiktahan
Napapansin lang. Hindi naman kami nagdidikta. Kumbaga maraming lang tayong, you know.
Pwede.
Maraming pwede. Pagkunan, maraming pwede, di ba? Hindi na kailangang pahabain pa yung leg natin para hanapin yung... Para maghanap. Dito, obserbahan mo na para may mapili. Di ba? First quarter with just a minute and a half to play. And Brandon Chua.
Nice getaway by Braden Chua to get the 2 points, driving to the heart of the defense and getting that layup to go.
It's a ball fake right there. Hindi nga lang na-convert ni Justin Manalidi. Pero babawi naman siya.
Oo. Ito pa isa sa mga reliables ni head coach Benji Sipin. Justin Manalili.
Yes. Miguel Lim. Extra steps for Miguel Lim. Si Miguel Lim, may shooting to from the outside I was just so surprised why he's just trying to get the baseline.
Maybe he's trying to mix up, trying to mix up the offense.
Ayaw niya maging...
ayaw niyang one-dimensional siya.
Yeah.
Gusto niya, he has lots of facets in his ball game. But I gotta commend itong Jubilee. They're playing very composed, very relaxed, kumbaga. Di nila minamadali yung kanilang opensa.
At saka yan parang everything will just come naturally for them. This is how the way they practice. This is how they prepare for ball games. We have seen the results. At saka kung 6-0 ka, wala kang talo. Diba? There's nothing to fix so far. And you just want to improve some more. At lalo na pagdating na ng ating playoffs, diba? Kuminsan,
That's where it counts, kumbaga.
masasabi pa natin. Lalo na ito, expected sa kanila na wala silang talo. So number 1 position yan. So
Waiting.
manonood pa yan, waiting pa yan, diba? What do you do when you wait?
You eat nuts.
Ganun talaga yan. Baka ma-carried away, you eat too much. So we end the first quarter with Jubilee Christian Academy really wanting to dictate very early how this ball game would go and sending out a message to the rest of competition as they're just trying to finish the schedule of their eliminations. The very impressive record that they have and trying to sweep this stage of PCYAA Season 12. St. Stephen, let's see what they can do. Just 1 quarter done so far in this ball game. Second quarter just about to unfold. Welcome everybody. Nandito po kami sa Uno High School. And tomorrow, reminding you once again, balikan nyo kami at sundan nyo kami uli. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You can check out the YouTube channel and Facebook page para sa ating live stream coverage of PCYAA Season 12. 1 game tayo tomorrow, pero that's 1 ball game you don't want to miss.
What a ball game that's going to be for sure. MGC.
Yes.
New Lifers versus ang Philippine Cultural College Golden Seagulls. Pwestuhan yan para sa, sa PCC kasi.
Justin Manalili scoring over at the other end for Jubilee, and may sagot naman.
Nice touch.
Dexter Wang.
Oh, this lefty for the Stephanians. Dexter Wang, turnaround shot.
Carl Uy. Daming bala. Itong Jubilee.
Well, you know, when you think about it, they are 6-0. You mentioned it kanina rin. Pag may pumasok sa kanila, hindi bumababa yung level ng play. Kumbaga, pantay pa rin. And that's something that, you know, you just have to marvel at if you are watching itong Jubilee Warriors when they play.
3-pointer delivery right there.
That's Kian
Floyd
Lim. Kanina, he missed the 3-pointer. Bumahawi sa kabila at nakashoot.
So Kian Floyd Lim, ang binabanggit ko nga na deadly from 3 points, si Miguel Lim. They have another Lim to do that.
Basta Lim. Mukhang dead shot sa 3 points. Galing this Jubilee. And Jacob Tan now back in the ball game. Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kaninang pupuntos para sa Stephanians.
Lamang all-star game itong PCYAA.
Ganda sana nun, no? Kung may all-star game. No? For sure, shoe-in to si Jacob Tan. Medyo mahirap dyan yung mga ibang team na talagang stacked or loaded. Yung kanilang lineup. Parang itong Jubilee. Sino bibili mo? Shihan Tan, Carl Uy, Justin Manalili. Diba? Pambihira naman. Buti na lang hindi botohan ng ano yun. So second serving for Justin Manalili.
It's being very aggressive out here in the first half.
Getting that offensive rebound. Currently averaging 8 points, almost 9 rebounds at 8.7 per game. To go along with
numbers.
Almost 2 assists as well. So contributing on both ends. Itong si Justin Manalili.
31-13, baliktaran na. Itong ating score dito. Second quarter.
Ooh.
Kanina, St. Jude Catholic School winning over Grace Christian College. So I do believe they'll have that opportunity. Pero kalahati pa lang itong ball game na ito. Although malaki na itong lamang. ng Jubilee at gusto pang palakihin.
Justin Manalili, 7 points, 3 rebounds in today's ball game.
And that will create the formality kung sakasakali, no, na if Jubilee Christian Academy will be able to protect their unblemished record here. And for St. Jude Catholic School, that also helped out their cause. So that means more games to be played. As for St. Stephen, of course, nag-bye-bye na basically yung Grace Christian College, you know?
At 0-7, they have, kumbaga, I wouldn't say solidified, but they've bowed out of season 12. You know? Number 8 na sila sa ranking.
This is a nice ploy that they're trying to create for St. Stephen, those touch passing just to move the ball around, pero they have to be careful also. Carl Uy knocking down a three-pointer.
That's his second three-pointer of the game. 6 points now for Carl Louis Uy. All his points coming from the three-point area.
Dexter Juan tried a Euro step, managing to get back his own miss. They can try again, nothing yet. And he's back on the floor. It's Kevin Chu.
Look at the... Oh,
Ito muna yung three-pointer of the quarter from Carl Uy Jiangnan. Not your ordinary hot pot.
I was gonna say, Carl Louis Uy, look at the unselfishness. No? Naka 3-point siya. Usually pag ganyan, you wanna take another shot just to see if you're on a streak. Pero he gave it up to his teammate na si Gio Chu, who was running down to get that secondary break going. It's a testament to the
Lim again.
teamwork na pinapakita ng Jubilee.
Yeah,
That's why
everybody
they're
has got to
number
be on the same page. Yun lang naman yun eh. Tingnan natin, we have noticed you filled in your starters. And then players coming off the bench, parang walang nagbago. Napaupo si Kian Lim.
Short on that baseline was Carl Spenstan. Just checked in.
Parang there's even that luxury for Coach Benji Sipin na mag-experiment ng ibang combination pa, no?
And we talked about that, yung mga players na hindi mo masyadong nagagamit, madi-discover mo na meron pala sila nun. Kasi nagamit mo eh, biglang they use it in-game. So that's something that's gonna be somewhat of a revelation and a good thing para kay Coach Benji. Kapangalan mo nga kaya pala magaling. Naman pala eh.
Hindi ako parang mag-coach eh. Voice
Isa
coach,
ibang
pwede.
aspect, ibang aspect naman.
Like running into a wall.
Kurt
Malapad
Chan,
din to si
oo.
Kian Lim eh.
Hope he's okay. We're talking about Kurt Chan holding on to his right leg or maybe right knee.
Jacob Tan off the inbound commits a traveling call. Ball will go the other way. 4 minutes and 43 to play here in the first half. MGC is currently at number 2. Again, we'd like to remind you, 1 and 2 waiting yan. Bakbakan yung mga 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that's an important game for MGC as well. Kasi ang nasa third place natin ay Uno High School at 5 and 2.
Oh,
So if MGC let's say they lose, you know, I mean, not that we want that happen. Same thing with ano, but it's gonna be a possibility. Magtataya ng 5-2. And that could mean medyo, again, sa points, kung sino ang mas lamang. Or is it win over the other?
Well, we'll see.
Oo.
Actually, di pa naman ano yun.
Di pa set.
Also, a good thing that you made mention, itong Unions. Ayan, yung mga Unions ng Uno High School, they lost their first 2 games and then Romachada na ng puro
5 in a
panalo.
row, yes.
Infinite Sportswear is the official outfitter of PCYAA. And kanina nga, nag-aabang tayo para mag-cover nitong ball game na ito. Yung mga players ng Uno, nandun sa likuran.
Nagwe-weights.
Nagwe-weights.
Oo,
Yung weights nila na hindi ko kaya. High school lang sila. Oh my God.
Sabi ni Benji, baka ano mangyari sa'yo
Kaya
pag
nga.
sinubukan mo eh. No? We saw Jarvis marry.
Pero, you know, what's so impressive is that we're seeing how they're preparing already for the next encounter and the next stage of the competition. Talagang, kumbaga, sabihin nyo lang, game na kami, game kami parati.
Ready na.
Ganun
We are
sila.
staying ready so we don't need to get ready. Kumbaga.
40-17 lead para sa Jubilee. Shehan Tan underneath. He might have stepped extra. Yun ang nga nangyari ron.
But I like that jump stop from Xian Tan because we always say this, no, as coaches, we always teach our players yung jump stop because that gives you balance.
Sa bagay,
Oh, balansi ka kasi. So whenever you go up for a shot, you're balanced. You're always in balance.
Just a little over 3 minutes remaining here. Kanina traveling. Now he makes a basket. Of course, we're talking about Shehan Tan.
That time making sure nice outlet pass. Finish that transition offense para sa Jubilee.
Braden Chua gets doubled. Shehan Tan banks it in.
Nice 1-2. Nice gather to be able to get that shot off.
Almost coming up with a steal. So Nieto. Remember, Jacob Tan is back on the bench. 2 minutes and 39. Kurchan. And Braden Chua knocking down a long-distance shot.
Nice shot, nice pass off of the inbound to Braden Chua, who connects on that three-pointer.
Kevin Chu.
How do you like that high-low play? That's Kevin Chu from C.
Angat na angat eh. Sabi nga natin, sometimes it's not just being tall, but also we have seen players here na they're also big. Na kanina nga si Jarvis Mari, na-mention mo na rin, di ba? We have others who are wide-bodied who can play there
Alam
sa
ko kung sino
shaded
nasa
area.
isip mo, yung favorite mo.
Si
Kurt Sotico. Sabi ko, favorite na favorite mo yan si Kurt Sotico.
Hindi pa eh. Sila Lester Fu pa.
Yeah, Lester
diba?
Fu.
Lester Fu.
Kim
Even
Kai.
Kim Kai.
Kim Kai, yung mga kakampi niya, yung mga
Yeah.
malalapad. Yes.
Yun ang makikita natin bukas.
And then you have Grant Aaron C.
Yan, isa
From
pa yun.
Uno,
ha?
Grant Aaron C, Ian Matthew Perez, Hung Tachi.
Pero bukas, makikita muna natin sila Lester Fu. Lalaro sila for
Kim
PCC,
Kai,
di ba?
yes. Kim Kai and
They're gonna be
Kenneth
going
Lin,
against MGC, yes.
Francis Q. Yan yung mga bigs na talagang kaabang-abang dito sa PCYAA. And also in the future, no? Because we all know height cannot be taught. And obviously basketball is a game of, you know, height. You need that. So yun yung mga pag nakita mo maaaring in the future, no, sa mga ibang liga in college, you'll see them playing.
For sure
Diba?
naman yan.
Oo. Pero if we talk about yung mga smaller players naman, Chris Mark. Miral.
Ay, oh,
Chris
syempre.
Mark Miral. Hindi natin makakalimutan yan. Isa sa mga reliable ni Coach Lester Del Rosario.
It's like we're already creating a trailer of a box office movie for all of you dito sa PCYAA. Mga parang star-studded. Discover and create your own favorites.
Gumawa ng lineup.
Oo, di ba? Kaya nga sabi ko, lamang star, all-star.
All-star.
Pero baka naman maubusan na ng time para mag-aaral itong mga bata na to. Sige lang, sige lang. Kami rito, kumbaga, nangangarap rin lang. Kumbaga, looking ahead at what could make this more interesting. It won't last 12 seasons already if it wasn't at all interesting. Finishing 2 quarters already in this ball game. At ito nga undefeated team itong Jubilee Christian Academy showing strength, not just in numbers, but playing solidly and proving to everybody that they're the team to beat. And let's see how it happened for them. Meron pa tayong second half.
Sakit ng katawan? Luya lang katapat niyan. Mag-Tai Chi with Luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster. Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Sakit ng katawan? Luya lang katapat niyan. Mag-Tai Chi with Luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster. Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Take a look at how it has happened for the first 2 quarters. Jubilee Christian Academy is still securing somehow their position sa ating team standings with a big 35-point lead laban sa St. Stephen High School dito, Coach Anton. Lagyan mo ng mic yung aking kasama dito.
Taking a look
Yeah,
at the field goals here, St. Stephen High School with 22%, Jubilee scorching hot 47%, 21% naman para sa St. Stephen ang 3-point field goals,
Yeah.
41 for Jubilee Christian Academy, 22-33 ang rebounds, lamang ang Jubilee, 6-15 again Jubilee at 3 against 15 steals for JCA.
And let's see, of course, Jubilee is being led by Kevin Chu, who started actually this ball game for them, along with Shihan Tan, 10 and 9 respectively. Over here at the other side, Brendan Chua with his 9, Jacob Tan in and out of the ball game. Let's see, he has done a lot of things already for St. Stephen High School. Siguro parang, sige na, medyo alalay na lang muna para kay Jacob Tan sa side ng St. Stephen High School. Now, to consider, most probably they're already playing their last game here in Season 12. Sometimes, kumbaga, you just have to be able to come up with a certain position sa team standing so you don't end up na yung last game mo is ang kalaban mo yung number 1. Pero when we started this, I mean, sino ba naman talaga makakapagsabi? Actually, MGC yung defending champions, di ba?
Sila yun. Sila yung may target sa likod nila. Jubilee last season, just to give a recap, did not make it to the Final Four. Ito sure tayo dyan because yung cast niyan was MGC, St. Stephen's, Uno, and then yung pang-apat, if I'm not mistaken, that was PCC. Double check.
Pero yun nga yung sinasabi natin. When we started this, who would have thought that Jubilee is now loaded like this, di ba? Tapos yun nga, you were even making mention of St. Stephen na medyo nagbago na rin. They have younger players. Marami na rin nawala sa kanila. And, well, yung Unions naman, nakita naman natin, medyo rough start. Pero right now, comfortable na sila. Siyempre, paano ka ba naman di rin magiging comfortable? Home court mo itong pinaglalaroan.
That's correct.
Diba? Pero we are also basically witness to how they have managed to improve every game day. And sabi nga natin, Grace Christian College, that's still a project to be worked on. Pero, you know, you have to somehow come up with the necessary factors din. Yung mga ingredients.
Mga pyesa kailangan
mga
talaga
pyesa din.
mabuo. Check that the number 4 team was St. Jude.
Oh,
So
kita
the
mo,
Green
St.
Knights.
Jude pa,
Oo.
di ba? Yung sinasabi natin eh. And St. Jude naman, kumbaga, they might still have a chance dahil kung matalo nga rito, itong St. Stephen, St. Jude na will be going on to the next stage ng competition with their win earlier laban sa Grace Christian College.
Yung number 6 seed.
Yeah.
They've locked that in. Talking about St. Jude Catholic School, the Green Knights.
Because there's still a battle to be won and more wars to engage in.
But again, it's a good thing, no? Talking about yung unpredictability ng isang liga. Minsan kasi yung pag-dynasty, I mean, it seems nice on paper, pero boring eh. Yung paulit-ulit. Maganda yung talagang unpredictable. Hindi mo alam, itong team naman ito, umangat, no? From yung mga 16 under players nila, gumaling, tumanda, nagstay dyan.
And it's not only that. You know, may nag-aambisyon din actually. They want to improve every year. Yung mga teams natin dito. So, like for instance, if you landed at number 4 last year, even though nag-compete ka, di ba? Kung minsan sabi nga, sa tagal-tagal nung bakbakan, you end up like that. You want to be able to level up in the competition the next time around.
You want to do better than what you did last season.
Oo, di ba? So ito, Jubilee, sabi nga, hindi man lang to pumasok. Pero look at where they are at right now. Ibig sabihin, back with a vengeance. Ang dating itong Jubilee Christian Academy as we take a look at this bigger and bigger lead that they're trying to erect here. And basically, it's like it's top PH assist of the quarter when everything works so well from Shihan Tan. And of course, nandun si Chu to finish it off.
12.6 rebounds, 1 assist for Kevin Tayshawn Chu.
And I'm also admiring the participation of the different sponsors. And every year, talaga naman pinalalaki, pinagaganda. They're always
Padami.
looking ahead.
Padami. Oo,
yes.
yung naniniwala sa
Yeah, totoo yan.
Qingyin Athletic Association. Philippine Qingyin Athletic Association. Trying to get the 2 points inside. Let's see.
Kirby Galaxy. Sabi ko, ito pa yung ginagawa ngayon, di ba? The luxury nga nitong Jubilee Christian Academy. The mix-up of players, yung mga the seldom used and the usually present players needed, yung mga key players. It's para kahit na ano ipasok, kahit sino, yung combination, ganun pa rin. It's just the formula eh, kumbaga, di ba? It's all a matter of it. Keith Shaw, he's back! Naaliw tayo ng first half niya.
Great pass by Carl-Louis Uy to Keith Shaw. Again, Carl-Louis Uy to Keith Ashton Shaw.
Marami yatang kasalanan kailangan i-make up. Oh, he truly got entertained with the situation that Keith Shaw got himself involved in.
A lot of
First quarter, even second quarter, making a couple of mistakes the way he started this ball game, and then all of a sudden, bawi! Ito na. And he bawi big, ha? Bawing bawi. Kumbaga, Jacob Tan with a floater. Just couldn't get to go in for him. And it's a fast break in the making here. Oh! Inaabangan din nata nila si Kirby C to make a basket here para sa Jubilee. And that ball decides to drop right there.
nice pass by Jacob Tan to Lexis Camacho. Waiting dun sa baseline.
Alam natin, even some of the coaches are also looking ahead here, taking a look at Jubilee Christian Academy. What have they been doing? Why are they still undefeated? And the coaches are trying to draw out plans on how to deal this undefeated team their first loss. Ano yan eh, bragging rights yan eh, di ba?
Kami lang ang nakatalo, kumbaga.
Bragging rights yan. Mission yan ng mga ibang teams na makakaharap itong Jubilee. Pero dadaan muna kayo sa butas ng karayom ng playoffs natin bago nyo makaharap itong Jubilee. They're waiting yan. And Kevin Chu just continues to lord it under that basket. Infinite Sportswear, the official outfitter of PCYAA.
Nice offensive rebound by Kevin Tayshawn Chu. Following the shot of his teammate na si Carl-Louis Uy off of that miss. 16 points, 7 rebounds now para dito kay Kevin Tayshawn Chu.
It's like a growing up stage for some of these young players. Like for instance, ito yung mga players na hindi mo naririnig just last year, but they're still part of the lineup, and all of a sudden they're making a name. So nakikita natin yung progress ng bata. Na he also wants to improve himself eh, di ba? At lalong-lalo na ganito yung coverage natin. you know, the friends, relatives, and everything, they surely would want to hear the names of their players na nandito to be mentioned a lot.
Yeah, because they sacrifice a lot. Imagine mo,
naman.
they practice every
Yeah.
day. If that's the case, no, if ideally you practice every day, syempre you want to see yung sakripisyo ng anak mo, no, o kaibigan ng anak mo na
Minimal
palagi.
social life to na
Na kinikwento. Oh, basketball na naman si Carl, ganyan.
Yeah,
Or
tama.
actually, not Carl, because we know Carl is going to stay on the floor. He plays, pero like yun, si Kirby C.
Yes.
Diba? Yung sakripisyo ng ganong player na nare-reward at nakikita at napapanood nila.
And we're thankful to the parents for being patient.
Because it's not easy developing
Yes.
kids, especially yung
In this
student
world of social
athletes.
media
Oh, yung student
and devices
athletes.
and stuff like that. You can still see your kids sweating. Official game ball ang Spalding made for the game. Kaya nga hindi malaos-laos yung Spalding na yan eh. Dahil talagang nilalaro pa. Basketball is still a highlight here in this country. 3 minutes and 20 to play here in the third quarter. Again, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. Ang MGC at saka PCC when they clash for that one-game affair lamang bukas to finally close out the schedule of the eliminations. Na parang feeling ko kahapon lang nag-start eh. Tapos na pala yung eliminations.
Parang ano, no?
Ang bilis.
Parang bula.
Yeah, ang bilis.
Quarterfinals na.
And of course, yun nga, yung the discovery, the exciting new players that we have. Ito si Emmanuel Chan, lalaki pa ito eh. Mahaba itong bata na to. And Zach Rodriguez.
And there's Zach Rodriguez
alam
getting the
natin,
2
they would
points.
still grow up. Ay, di ba? Ma-under pa yung mga growth spurts nito.
Mga biglang magka-spurt na 3 to 5 inches.
Pwede, hindi imposible. At saka, you know, with the kind of supplements that we have right now,
Cherry fur ba yan?
hindi lang siguro,
lang
hindi lang siguro. Eh, alam mo na, when you're in the Chinese community, they also can concoct a lot of those, diba?
Yung mga Chinese
Mga herbs and stuff like
yes.
that, diba? Natural, all natural, even organic. Well, these are just some of the things, ano, para dito sa ating Filipino-Chinese community. Of course, tayo na pure lang tayo. Walang halo. Eh, marami rin tayo naman natututunan. At saka marami tayong pinaniniwalaan. Diba? Kung talagang tutusin. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in the third period. It's turning to be a runaway as with regards to Jubilee Christian Academy leading this big against St. Stephen High School. For St. Stephen naman, of course, we could say na there's still a lot of promise for them. We know that they're going to be working for the next season naman ng PCYAA. And they're still going to be trying to develop. Like ito nga si Emmanuel Chan. I can see him by next year. Most probably he's going to be a power in that paint. Ngayon, kumbaga, raw pa eh.
Raw.
Yan, nandun na eh. Nandun na, papunta na. Makakarating din yan.
His
Yo,
body fills out, no? The way...
at least this is something that we can see from him. He's got a good touch from the line. Diba?
And that can translate sa mid-range game, around the
Yes.
perimeter for you to be able to get those jump shots.
So sabi ko, it's all a matter of combination. The mixes of the players that you have on the floor here para sa Jubilee.
Naglinis pa. Justin Manalili getting the
Kaya nga
steal and that layup.
Zach Rodriguez nowhere to go right there near the basket. At saka learning the basics, the boxing out when it comes to rebounds. Sabi nga ng mga iba dyan, hindi lahat nakukuha sa taas ng talon at lakas ng lundag ang rebound. Yung iba, position nga lang, halos di nakakatalon pero nakakakuha pa rin eh.
Those are basically the things that you need
Yung
to
evolution.
establish and learn
The evolution
at a
of
young
basketball,
age.
di ba? How are they able to come up with those kind of things? (84-33) and still one full quarter ahead. We were making mention the ability of some teams to reach a century mark. They're also trying to outdo themselves eh. May mga ganyan eh, di ba? Parang if you can't find challenge from your opponent, you might as well challenge yourselves.
That's correct. But MGC got that 100-point game.
Yeah, di ba?
That was just last game day, no, nung 22nd.
Yeah, last Saturday. That was just last Saturday.
Yep.
And we were here early. Saturday, we finished early.
Well, we started early, no, 9
Yeah.
a.m. yung first game natin. At isa pang mga naka 100-point game is Uno High School, 103 points.
Yeah.
Yun nga, MGC with 101. So
Yeah,
yung
siguro.
dalawang team na yan.
Yung Jubilee, kami number 1 eh.
Oo, dapat
Diba?
mag-century
Makarating din
mark
kami ron,
kami.
di ba? Makarating din kami doon. And third quarter ending like that, and as expected, Jubilee Christian Academy. It's like just showing the competition and what else they can do. They could try a different combination here, but you will see the outcome. They're really playing as a team. The chemistry is working out pretty well. It's just a matter of trying to find out what would be their weak point here for Jubilee Christian Academy. We still have the fourth. And we're already in the fourth quarter of this ball game, and basically we've seen the domination that Jubilee Christian Academy has been able to do in 3 quarters laban dito sa St. Stephen High School. And earlier, Coach Anton and I were actually thinking and talking about, as compared to last year, so we see a different cast of the teams that were not there, but right now they're very much in here. Diba? Nag-progress, nag-improve, umakyat, nag-level up. Diba? Ganun, nag-level up na sila, and look at where they are at right now. Parang ganun yung dating eh. Ito nga yung Jubilee Christian Academy, diba? Who would have thought right now na they are the strongest team that we have, and sabi nga natin, the mission here is for the other teams to try to deal the first loss against Jubilee Christian Academy. Pero bukas, the most important thing is pestuhan din, MGC at saka yung PCC will battle it out. It's a very important game, especially para sa PCC, kung saan sila pupwesto. Kasi kung yung 1 and 2 natin medyo sitting pretty na during sa bakbakan in the quarters nitong mga players na natira. Of course, dito kanina na-eliminate na basically yung Grace Christian College. It's like the farewell game. Is this also going to be a farewell game para sa St. Stephen's?
90 to 35 or 90 to
Yeah.
90 to 35 is our score. So
At syempre, gusto rin pumasok ng Jubilee Christian Academy being the #1 team para makasali dun sa 100-point club. And this is already 92 to 37. Teka muna, 92-35. 35
yes.
lang yung St. Stephen, ha?
napindot yata, napunta sa St. Stephen's.
Okay.
Gonna be a traveling call on Kendrick Nino Ko Jr.
Ayan pa for some of the players who are now being given the minutes and trying to prove themselves. You know, they're in for a more tough competition. Lalo na pagdating ng Final Four natin dito, Coach Anton, di ba?
Yun talaga. Doon matetesting ang tibay at lakas ng loob mo.
And to get your minutes on the floor. It's all playing in the minds of every player that we have seen in action here for this season 12 of the league. PCYAA.
And for sure, the players sa kabila ng St. Stephen's, yan din yung mga next year nandyan pa rin.
Yes,
Kumbaga,
yun nga
binibigyan ng reps ni Coach Sen Desanco. And that's very good. Very good to be able to do that, to give the exposure, the experience, to carry over para sa next season, giving them confidence.
Yan yung mga tinatawag natin, pahinog! Doon din pupunta yan. So basically, from the rate things are going here, this game is already over except for the final score. And Jubilee Christian Academy still with a target to reach 100 points.
8 points to get there.
Sabi nga natin, are they really treating it as a big pressure that they are holding on to an undefeated record? We have heard several times na kuminsan pabigat pa sa kanila eh. You know, parang so
added
conscious.
pressure,
Yeah,
added
so
pressure.
conscious. Trying to protect the unblemished record that you have. Kung may bragging rights yung mga coaches and teams who would challenge you na sila ang unang tatalo sa'yo, they're also having this bragging rights na wala. Hindi nyo kami kaya.
Meron talagang ganun eh, na yung minsan pag nag 6-0 ka or unbeaten ka,
Yeah,
the
diba?
pressure is there because you feel that you have to live up to that 6-0
Yun pa isa eh.
record. Pero again, as a coach, what you normally would tell your players is just do what we did, what worked for us nung elimination round para yung pressure mawala kasi ginawa na natin to dati. Hindi na to mahirap, hindi na to bago.
Yeah, pero these are kids.
Well,
Diba?
that's a different
Laban naman to.
story. Yeah.
Marami ring pumapasok sa mga isipan nito. And well, we'll see. Yun lang naman yun eh. Sabi nga natin, especially sa age group na ganito, if you're gonna be a coach, you're not just going to be a coach. You're also going to be a father, a big brother.
A lot of things. You're gonna wear a lot of hats pagka gantong juniors.
Oh, yan. And you also have to at least not irritate the parents.
Of course.
Not to earn the ire of the parents. So those are just some of the things. Yung sabi nga natin, all part of an exciting ball game. There are just some people who are watching this as a game. No, a lot of side stories here. A lot of those very interesting things happening even outside of the court.
See here yung fast break nitong Jubilee. Tagal
Yes.
sila na pa ako sa 92. Now getting to 94. That was a good 3 minutes of not scoring or staying at 92.
Eh, kasi nga, iba na rin basically yung kombinasyon na
five,
nakikita
yes.
natin. Yung 5 na nasa loob eh.
It's going to be a foul, a region foul on Joshua Ang. Almost a double-double for Joshua Ang. 8 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists.
He's getting there. I don't think he has played magnificently and coming up with those kind of numbers so far, huh? Dito sa season 12, as we take a look at Braden Chua just missing that three-pointer right there. Naunay hakbang sa dribble, getting a lot of excitement right there for Paul Jaden Calamyong. Jacob Tan, di pa pala tapos, Jacob Tan.
Still,
Papatuloy yung pawis.
Still wants to help out his team, the Stephanians, ni Coach Sen Disanto.
Ito naman, for some of the key players naman, basically, ito naman yung pagbasa sa klase ng plays na gagawin nila and klase ng how to break the defense of the other team when you're being put in a situation like this. And to make you, kumbaga, itaas din eh, yung basketball IQ. May nandiyan na eh, talent
reps,
na eh,
you
di
know,
ba? May skills na eh.
Yung reps here are very important because this is game speed. It's a lot different from when you're playing with your teammates or when you're practicing with your teammates. Siyempre ito iba kasi hindi mo ganun kakilala talaga. You may have watched them on film. If they do that, you may have watched them, you know, in our broadcasts, yung mga games. Pero iba yung nakakalaro mo. Yun yung game reps,
Tsaka you're
the
playing
game
the best
speed.
right now. That, diba? Ito yung #1 team eh. So, you're trying to basically trying to recognize. Dito muna tayo sa ating Tai Chi fan of the game. Ito nga po sa Uno High School. Yan yung Tai Chi.
Yun.
Yan. Okay. Mas mabuti na yung meron ka niyan at hindi mo siya kailangan rather than kailanganin mo siya tapos wala ka. Tai
Parang
Chi.
insurance yun eh. No? Parang insurance yun eh.
Kaya lagi kang ready. Dito sa PCYAA, kahit hindi ka naglalaro, we care about you.
Tai Chi.
Tai Chi, nandyan yan.
So only 3 points ang inahabol ng Jubilee to get to that century mark.
Si Braden Chua, sabi niya, dito naman magdadagdag muna ako for individual stats naman ito, di ba? And then coming up with the steal is Jacob Tan, who attacks. Jacob Tan is fouled. And that's Paul Jaden Calamyong. He's called for that one, and free throws here for Jacob Tan. Look at this, Jiangnan three-pointer of the quarter from Braden Chua. Ayan pa si Braden Chua. We know if he's going to be showing up again here next year for St. Stephen High School, we know he's going to be making all of the efforts to improve on the outside shots. Ito yung game tomorrow, Wednesday, February 26, 5 p.m. ang MGC New Life Christian Academy. Kalaban nga itong Philippine Cultural College that promises to be really something. Lone game, but we promise you, it's going to be something special, something big, something interesting, something exciting.
What a matchup, no? Kurt Sotinco, Trey Chua, Kim
Totoo,
Kai,
di ba?
Chris Mark Meral, Kelvin Fu.
Yep, Lester Fu, di ba? Yun yung mga something to look forward to tomorrow. And we know they're also pretty excited in how that is going to happen. The players themselves, the coaches themselves, everybody who's involved in those two teams. Go lang. Nakuha na ng Jubilee.
Look at that block. What a chase down block. Did not give up on that play. Parang hindi lamang ng malaki ang Jubilee sa paghabol ng block na yun.
Di ba dalawa lang naman kasi yan eh. Kung ikaw ang nalalamangan ng malaki, ano sinasabi ng coach? Huwag mo nang tingnan yung scoreboard. Yung execution na lang ang hinahabol natin dito. Ganon din, pagka malamang ka na ng malaki, treat it like dikit lang ang ball game. O ikaw pa naghahabol. So you'll maintain that same kind of if ever there's fierceness basically on your games, on the way you play at ang ating BYD fast break of the game, and one pa ito. Kita mo yung St. Stephen High School. Alam nila malaki na yung lamang eh. Pero if you're gonna be taking a look at the way they're playing right now, hindi naman sila yung nag-give up eh.
Yep.
They still are very much in the thick of this ball game.
They're still playing, they're still executing, running their sets, running in particular, getting out in transition, trying to get those points in this ball game.
Alam mo kung talagang tutusin nga, the first thing that could have come into the minds of St. Stephen High School coming into this ball game and going up against the #1 team is gusto nila sila yung less na nalamangan Jubilee as compared to the other teams.
To just give that good fight.
Eto na, nandito na tayo sa ating Tai Chi last 2 minutes. And Jacob Tan also realizing what was going on in his mind to make that move is not legal.
See the fans, parents in attendance,
Yes, of course,
supporting yung kanilang mga anak here in
on a school night.
Oo, on a school night at that.
But of course, this is all part of the schedule of PCYAA. You got to play.
Dexter Wang not allowing that 2 points from Kirby C.
Kirby C got blocked from behind by Jacob Tan. Alam natin, some of the players, yung mga teammates nila for Jubilee are waiting for the players na ginagamit sa loob and getting their basket. Para nga naman medyo masarap yung kwentuhan, di ba? Pero itong St. Stephen High School, kung magkwentuhan kayo, dapat hindi kami yung kalaban. We're not going to spoon-feed your players what they are needing in the ball game to come up with points. Paghirapan din nila.
And here on the floor, only 2 players, no? Si Kirby C and Kendrick Ko. Yun ang inaantay nilang makapuntos, yung dalawang player na yan.
And of course, still 3 points shy of hitting 100 etong Jubilee Christian Academy. Ito na kaya yun? Yun na yun. Ito si Shaw. He has done almost everything in this ball game. Di pa palang mag-request dito kay Shaw.
And getting that 100-point game.
So a new member of the 100-point club
for
etong season
Jubilee,
12.
that's correct. Jubilee Christian Academy joining MGC. Joining MGC as the teams na nakascore. Uno. Yes, Uno.
Yeah. Well, it counts right there.
Ludwig Legaspi. Yep.
It's only 49.4 seconds remaining here in this ball game. So again, basically, the farewell game in St. Stephen kanina. Nauna na mag-farewell game din for Season 12 on Grace Christian College.
Christian.
But tomorrow, we're going to be telling you a different story and a different ball game that you should not miss. GC, PCC, dito pa rin po yan sa Uno High School, just in case you want to check out on the live action. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Dexter Wang, Lexis Camacho lets it fly. And Jubilee, no need to score anymore. They have won this big and still protecting that undefeated record, which now extends to 7-0, the sweep of the eliminations for Jubilee Christian Academy.
Bringing out the broomsticks for the elimination round. Itong Jubilee Christian Academy Warriors. 7-0 nga, Benj.
The team to beat. As far as we are concerned for now, ending their assignment here in the eliminations, and they're going to be watching close sa playoffs. Who are the other teams who would want to challenge them? And of course, it stays that way, the preservation of this perfect record that they have and winning it in big fashion like this, 100-48. Eh pagka ganyan ang simula, ganyan halos yung team, sino pa kaya? Who really showed para sa kanila, Coach Anton?
Hey, you're seeing him right there. Kevin True doing it on both ends. Defense, offense, most notably on offense. Getting those buckets inside. That's Kevin Tayshawn True. 16.7 rebounds, 1 assist. Best player of the game brought to you by Jiangnan.
All smiles for now, and a big congratulations for our Jiangnan best player of the game, si Kevin Chu. Well, check us out again tomorrow. Ito na nangyari rito. 7-0, still undefeated ang Jubilee Christian Academy. It's something of a message that they want to send to the competition. Kompleto na ba? Meron pa tayo eh. Placing pa tong Philippine Cultural College at titingnan natin kung MGC will just be able to come up with another win tomorrow or they will suffer the second loss. In the meantime, maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Sa alam po ni Coach Anton de los Reyes, Benji Santiago here. We'll see you again tomorrow for more of the ball games.